Sarah. Long time no see.
Hello, Ari. How are you?
I'm good.
We haven't spoken since last Christmas party. It's nice to hear from you. How are things going lately?
Well, I'm doing great. My husband is still working at the same job, and my mom, she's been stressed lately.
What? How come?
It's about you.
Excuse me?
Sarah, when are you surprising me with the good news? We're all waiting on you.
What good news? What are you talking about?
Remind me, how many years have you been married to my brother? 3 years?
Yes, that's right, 3 years. But I still don't know what you're trying to ask me.
Ugh, you're so slow. I'm asking about the baby. Are you pregnant yet?
Oh. Well, not quite. I'm sorry to break it to you, but I'm not pregnant.
What? You're still not pregnant? Oh my god.
Excuse me? What's wrong?
Don't you get it? I mean, we've already talked about this before. Do I need to remind you again?
I think I know where this is going.
What are you doing with your life? You should have got to it within a year after you guys married. It's been 3 years, and you still haven't tried? Why don't you make yourself useful and keep trying until you get pregnant? You know you have a time limit. It's not like you're able to be young forever. How many times do I have to tell you?
Excuse me? Who are you to tell me what to do with my life? You don't know anything about me.
Don't get so angry. Look, I'm just giving you some advice as your sister-in-law. Remind me, how old are you again?
I'm turning 30 this year.
Oh, honey, you're running out of time. Before you know it, you'll end up becoming old and wrinkly with no children, while all your best friends enjoy life with their beautiful families. Who knows if Todd will leave you for a younger woman if you don't make a child? Honestly, I wouldn't blame him. You better get right to it. Vite! Vite!
Well, thanks for the advice. But don't you think you could have been a bit nicer about it?
All I'm doing is giving you a favor by telling you the truth. Even if it can hurt your feelings, you have to accept reality. That's how you achieve happiness in life. I just want you and Todd to be a happy couple. Trust me, I want the best for both of you guys. And I know exactly how that can happen. Make babies!
With all due respect, it's none of your business, Ari. Not every couple needs to make children to achieve happiness. Todd and I are very much happy right now with the way things are.
Oh, honey. You say that now until you regret it after you become 40 with no kids.
Okay. Oh, speaking of babies, I heard you got pregnant. Ben told me. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I meant to congratulate you earlier, but you were focused on me so much that I didn't have the chance.
Thanks, Sarah. Don't tell me this is a way of shifting the conversation to about me from you.
What? No, it's not like that. I just wanted to congratulate you on your pregnancy since we were on the topic of babies.
Yeah, whatever. If you say so.
So, is it a boy or a girl? This is super exciting. I am so happy for you. I can't wait to become an aunt.
We don't know yet. I'm just happy that I'm becoming a mother soon. I won't have to worry about getting old without children like you. Well, enough about me. This conversation is about your pregnancy. Unlike you, I actually made use of my womanhood. I got pregnant with Ben, and I'm going to live a happy life with my new family. I think you can learn a thing or two from me. You should be ashamed of yourself for not making any children. I mean, how could you even call yourself a woman? You're an embarrassment to all the women in the world for not making any children.
Excuse me? Are you hearing the words that are coming out of your mouth right now? I can't believe such a statement is coming out of someone who calls themselves a feminist. Oh, the hypocrisy. I just don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this. I never said I was going to have children. It's just not the right time for now. You're overreacting and hurting my feelings. You need to cool down for a bit and reflect on what you said to me.
Are you telling me to apologize? All I'm saying is the truth. You can't deny that the birth rate decreases as you get older. Plus, it's better to have children while you're young so giving birth isn't as hard, and raising them won't be as tiring. You know I'm making a good point here.
Yes, I see your point. But not everyone has the same values as you do. To each their own, you know? Some people may prefer to own pets instead of having children, and that makes them happy. I mean, who are you to make an opinion on people's happiness?
Okay, you're making an example that probably makes even less than 1% of the population.
No, Ari. It's actually more common than you think. You need to understand not everyone can be lucky enough to have a child. Some people can't afford to raise children. Or how about women who want children so badly but have medical conditions that make it harder for them to get pregnant?
Okay, whatever. All I'm saying is that you should accept the fact that we women are living on a time limit. And you need to get moving before it's too late. You're already 30. You're not in your 20s anymore. I mean, how does Todd feel about you not getting pregnant? It's only a matter of time before he leaves you for a younger woman.
Okay, don't you think that was a bit harsh? Ari, why are you so hateful? What are you unhappy about? I don't understand your motive for attacking me. As women, we're supposed to support each other. Isn't that what feminism is about? If you have an opinion, you're free to say it. But you could deliver it with a bit of compassion, don't you think?
Look who's acting like a victim now. Todd is the real victim here. I mean, his wife won't get pregnant. I feel so bad for him.
Excuse me. Why do you have to be so rude, Ari?
I was trying to be nice about it, but honestly, why does someone like you deserve any kindness? I'm helping you out here, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm going hard on you from now. I have to.
You're my sister-in-law. We're family. Why can't you just support me instead of bashing me?
Yes, we're family, which is why I'm trying to help you by speaking facts. Why don't you be more grateful? Speaking of family, do you want to know what Mom has been saying about you? You know how she can be brutally honest sometimes.
Yeah, just like you.
Excuse me? Anyways, remind me, what was the word she described you as?
She once called me a defect before. That I'm lacking in things and becoming a standard wife.
Oh, that's right. I love my mom. She's so funny. I can't believe she actually said that to you directly. Doesn't she have a great sense of humor?
None of this is funny, Ari. Do you know how much those words hurt me? I never thought she'd say such things to me.
She's not wrong, though. You're just a defect wife. If I might add, you're not just lacking as a wife, but lacking as a woman. You won't even get pregnant.
I'm not the only one responsible to become pregnant, and yet she blamed everything on me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Getting pregnant isn't something casual as getting a haircut or something. It's a serious life decision and shouldn't be rushed. You guys make me feel like I'm not welcome in the family. Like, you guys don't approve of Todd and I's marriage even after 3 years.
Well, duh. Why are you stating the obvious?
What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain myself? I mean, we've been talking about this entire conversation. It's been 3 years since you married my brother, and yet you still haven't gotten pregnant. How long are you going to keep us waiting for? Do you know how disrespectful that is to my family? How should we welcome you to our family if you can't even bear children?
So this is all what it's about? Because Todd and I don't have any children yet?
Exactly. It's your responsibility to make children after you get married. I mean, what's the point of marriage if you don't have kids? If you don't want to have children with Todd, just say it.
No, I want children. I love Todd. I see your point. It's natural to assume that couples would make children after they get married. But not everyone has that type of opportunity. Whether it's financial or even health issues. Whatever it is, people have things going on in their life. You can't expect everyone to make the same choices. It's just not the right time for Todd and me. I hope you understand.
It's been 3 years. Don't you think it's time already?
I'm telling you, it's not the right time yet. Why can't you understand and leave me alone?
Oh, look at you, making all the excuses in the world. The more you run away from your problems, the more you sound like a failure, Sarah. You've tried, right? To make babies.
That's none of your business. You're getting too personal, Ari. All I will say is this. It's just not the right time yet. God is still deciding on perfect timing. It will come, just not yet.
Honey, stop acting like Jesus will save all your problems. Just face it. You're unable to get pregnant. You're infertile, aren't you? Just be honest with me. Stop making it into God's timing. Don't you think that's disrespectful to Todd?
What? No. It's nothing like that. I'm perfectly healthy.
Honey, I think you're in denial. Just admit that you're infertile.
I've gone to the clinic to get my body checked. The doctors told me that I have no problems getting pregnant. I'm most definitely fertile. You don't have to worry about that. So I'd appreciate it if you would stop blaming everything on me. You don't know anything about me. Plus, it's not about whose fault it is. Some people are perfectly healthy and yet they have trouble getting pregnant. There could be many factors that play a role in this. It could be genetics or even mental distress. You just don't know.
Do you hear yourself right now? Stop making up excuses and lies. This is all your fault.
Ari, please stop. I just wish you could back off for a sec. You're not my doctor or supervisor.
Excuse me? Who do you think you're talking to? You're the one that's causing stress in our family. You know, it's not just me that feels the same. Mom is tired of waiting for you to get pregnant.
Fine. If I show you the test results that say that I'm healthy, will you guys leave me alone? I will prove it to you guys, that it's not always the woman's problem.
Of course it's your problem. In fact, I'm perfect because I was able to get pregnant super fast. You should learn a thing or two from me.
Well, I guess I'm not as lucky as you are. You know, I want children too. The feelings are mutual. I wish I could get pregnant. I mean, I'm trying so hard. But life doesn't work out so easily. I don't think it's fair that you keep blaming me.
What do you mean you're trying hard? I think you mean you should try harder. Stop playing the victim. You're the one who's getting yourself into all of this.
Fine, I get it. There's no point in arguing with you anymore. I guess I don't have any family members who take my side and support me. Because it's all my fault, isn't it? I'm the bad guy. I'm such a failure.
Exactly. Why are you just realizing this now? You can't even do the bare minimum. Do you know how awkward it is when people ask me if I have any nieces or nephews yet? It's so humiliating. It's not only me you're causing trouble. Do you know how much my mom wants a grandchild? At least I was able to grant her wishes by getting pregnant. But she's been stressed about it ever since you got married to Todd. Always hoping one day you will give her the great news. But you never did. Every time I asked you about it, you kept on saying, "Not yet," and tried to get yourself out of the conversation. It's just so disrespectful.
Disrespectful? You're the one to say when you keep on shaming me for not having children. It's not my fault that I'm not pregnant.
Sarah, it's been 3 years since you got married. I've waited enough. We all have. There's been plenty of time to get pregnant. You're a useless, infertile wife who's in her 30s just running out of time. Just admit it.
I can't believe you go there. You've crossed the line, Ari. Actually, you've gone too far multiple times already. I've been trying to act calm, but I can't take it anymore.
Oh, I might hurt your feelings now. I'm sorry. Not. I'm not sorry for you at all. You've done nothing but bring embarrassment to my family.
Fine, I get it. I'm an embarrassment to the family. Will you stop sending me texts now? I think our conversation is over.
Now you're just running away. Admitting defeat already.
This isn't about running away or winning or losing an argument. You've insulted me, harassed me in so many ways, and I'm simply walking myself out of this pointless conversation. Ari, you need to grow up. Please mind your own business.
Excuse me? Just admit that you're infertile. And apologize to us for being a useless wife that brought embarrassment to my family. Then I might forgive you and give you another chance. I might.
How is that even fair? I didn't do anything to owe you an apology. You know, I was happy to have you as my sister-in-law when I got married to Todd. I really thought that we could build a strong connection. But you treat me with no respect. You don't know what boundaries are.
Ew, what? I can't believe you thought that we'd ever be close like that. Gross. I'd rather die than have my friends know that my useless sister-in-law is infertile. So, what's it going to be? Are you going to apologize or what?
I'm not apologizing for anything I didn't do. You know what? I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Goodbye.
Excuse me? Hey, don't ignore me. We're not done yet. You're going to regret saying that to me. Hi, Sarah. When are you divorcing my brother? Since you never apologized, you're no longer welcome in this family. So you better divorce him. There's no point in him staying married to a useless, infertile woman who keeps getting older and wrinkly. You need to let go of Todd. I want my brother to be free from you. Hello? Stop ignoring my texts.
I told you to stop messaging me.
Excuse me? How dare you accuse me of harassment? It was a simple reminder.
The last time we spoke, you were so hurtful to me. I don't need to be involved in your drama.
Oh, did poor little Sarah cry? You're so weak. I was just speaking the truth and you got hurt by facts. I can't control your feelings. Why do I need to care about your feelings when you're just a piece of trash?
It seems like you haven't changed at all. But don't worry. I was thinking of filing for divorce from Todd. I'm happy to disappear from you all. Are you happy now?
What? Are you serious? You're divorcing him? OMG, this is such great news! I need to tell my mama ASAP.
Yes, I'm serious. I've made my decision.
You're not joking, are you? This better not be a prank.
Trust me, I wouldn't lie about this. I'm divorcing Todd. It's official. For the past several months, he'd come home late almost every night without saying anything. Sometimes he wouldn't even come home. The point is, our marriage hasn't been looking great, so I thought it'd be best for both of us if we ended things.
It seems like Todd was doing the right thing.
Excuse me? Wait a minute. Did you know about this?
I'm laughing so hard right now. I wish I could see your shocked face in person. This entire time, Todd was waiting for you to notice. He's been wanting to divorce you.
I don't understand.
Because my brother has such a kind heart. He didn't want to be the one to break up with you and hurt your feelings. So he purposely became cold toward you. He's been telling me how slow you are every day. It's so funny. You were totally clueless the entire time, weren't you? How pathetic. I feel so sorry for you.
I see. Okay, I understand. You don't have to feel sorry for me.
Well, duh. I was being sarcastic. Why would I feel sorry for someone who's trash like you? Seriously, what took you so long to make the decision? We were all waiting for so long to bring up the divorce.
Well, I had a feeling you guys were waiting on me. I didn't think we'd be able to work things out anyways.
Of course it wouldn't have worked out. We knew that you'd never get pregnant. You should have left Todd the moment you found out you were infertile, instead of wasting our time. Oh, and don't you misinterpret this. You're getting dumped, not him. He's leaving you. Don't forget that.
Okay, I'm fine with that. It's not like that changes anything. Please be my guest.
Aw, how pathetic can you get? I guess you're admitting you've lost. Well, enjoy your sad, trashy life now. Now that Todd won't be supporting you financially. Good luck living on the streets. If you don't want to be homeless, you better find a job. Oh, wait. No one would hire such a useless person like you. Well, you could get hired as a janitor if you're lucky.
Okay, whatever. Thank you for your concern. I'll live my trashy life as trash would.
Oh, and let me warn you. Don't even try coming back to us, okay? You've caused us enough stress already. We don't want to see you ever again. Plus, I hate you.
Okay, I understand. I'll keep that in mind. Goodbye, Ari.
Hello, infertile loser.
I thought you didn't want to talk to me again. What do you want?
I was wondering if you found a new place to live. How's your life on the streets? It must be so cold out there since it's the middle of winter.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm staying at my parents' house for now. I'm safe and sound.
Oh, good. So you've left Todd's house already. I'm proud of you for moving quickly. Such a smart girl.
Right.
Thank God you're no longer with my brother anymore. He's finally free. Now Todd can find someone new who's fertile and start making babies. Cheers to a new start, am I right?
You're right. Todd and I have already signed the divorce papers, so you and I are no longer family. But there's something that I should tell you. Seeing you happy, it seems like you haven't heard anything from Todd.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Todd needs to pay me alimony every month. It's part of our divorce agreement. Even if he finds a new woman, I wonder if she'll be willing to accept that. Who would want to date a man who sends money to his ex-wife monthly?
What? Alimony? What are you talking about? What did you do to my brother?
I didn't do anything. In fact, he is the one who did someone.
Excuse me? I don't understand. Why does he have to pay you alimony money? Just split the assets and get out.
Oh. Todd didn't tell you the real reason behind our divorce?
What?
Todd cheated on me during our marriage. In our church ceremony, the pastor gave us a document to sign, pledging our fidelity to one another.
He did what? What are you talking about?
I guess he didn't tell anyone about his dirty little secret. Not that I expected him to be honest with you guys. Anyway, the document we signed at church works as a prenup, so it's all legal.
He never mentioned anything about seeing another woman. He's supposed to tell me everything. I'm his sister. I can't believe he didn't tell me.
You can't expect him to tell you about his cheating. If he did, everyone would be pointing fingers at him. Ever since Todd started coming home late almost every night, I began to think that something was going on. I hired a detective to look into him. They found out that he's been seeing a 19-year-old college girl.
What?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it at first either, but my detective showed me photos of them holding hands and kissing at some bar. That's solid proof right there. I showed Todd those pictures and he agreed to divorce me. With him cheating on me, he didn't have any choice but to agree on paying me the alimony money.
Photos? They could have been photoshopped.
Right, I forgot to mention videos too.
You took videos too? Ugh, I can't believe it.
I mean, if you want, I can show you them.
Ew, no! That's so gross. I don't want to see my brother shoving his tongue down a college girl's throat. Ugh.
Well, it's not that graphic. They're just hugging and holding hands.
How can you be so calm talking about photos and videos of your husband cheating on you with a younger girl?
Well, he's not my husband anymore. Even though he cheated during my marriage, I'm done with him now, so I don't really care anymore.
Sometimes I don't understand you. In fact, I never did. And what the heck were you thinking? I can't believe you hired a detective. He was your husband. You betrayed him.
No, he betrayed me first. He's the one who cheated on me with a college student. Todd is in his 30s.
Well, at least she's of age. Plus, if you would have gotten pregnant, he wouldn't have cheated on you. You're the one who put yourself in this situation. Todd shouldn't be paying you a single penny. This is ridiculous.
You know what? It looks like you haven't changed your mind at all, so let me tell you the truth.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
There's a reason why Todd and I were having trouble getting pregnant. And no, it's not because of how you think. I'm perfectly fertile. The truth is, Todd and I rarely spent the night together. By the time he'd come home, I was already asleep because it was past midnight. Some nights he wouldn't even come home because he was sleeping with a girl who was way younger than he is. It's honestly disgusting. So now that you know the full story, have you changed your mind? This entire thing is Todd's fault. You don't even know what was going on behind the scenes, and you made assumptions about me being infertile and said it was my fault that I wasn't getting pregnant.
I didn't know that. You should have told me in the beginning. Since when was this happening?
Pretty much our entire marriage. The affair started maybe 6 months into it. I was just waiting for the right moment to get proof of his cheating. Woo! I feel so great. I was finally able to get it off my chest. It sucked having to not say anything or confront him, but waiting for this moment was definitely worth it. Anyways, this entire thing that stressed you guys so much was Todd's fault.
No. This can't be true. I don't believe it. You're making all this up, aren't you? You just wanted to make us even more miserable. Mom is going to be so upset.
I don't care about what you think. You don't have to believe what I'm saying, but I have all the proof and Todd has already agreed to pay me the alimony money.
Don't you have a sense of decency? You married him. How dare you go behind his back and hire a detective? As his wife, you were supposed to be loyal to him. Maybe he cheated on you because he didn't find you attractive anymore.
You're lecturing me about loyalty? Let's say that he cheated on me because he didn't find me attractive anymore. How am I supposed to keep up with his standards? He shouldn't have married me in the first place. Do you see how hypocritical that sounds?
Men cheat all the time. Things happen, okay? You could have given him another chance, but you had to call him out and humiliate us. How dare you?
Cheating is wrong. Do you know how it damaged me? I love Todd. Can you imagine the love of your life cheating on you? Even if you want children with your husband, you can't because he's too busy sleeping with another girl. How would you feel if you were in my position?
Shut up! That would never happen to me because I know how to keep my man happy. It's pointless to think about your perspective. I don't care what you say. Everything is your fault and you're an awful person for ruining my brother's life.
Fine, I guess I can't change your mind. I'm speaking the facts, though.
In fact, since you're causing so much stress in our family, I think you should pay us the consolation money.
What? It's not my problem that you guys are so sensitive and over-controlling. I don't know you guys anything. It doesn't matter anyway. I've won the case. Todd and I are divorced. I'm getting my money, and most importantly, I'm with my family right now who loves me. Go ahead and keep complaining about how evil you think I am.
Ugh, you're so annoying. You know what? I hope you will never find happiness in life. I hate you so much. I should have never approved of you marrying my brother in the first place. You disgust me. I never want to see your face ever again. Don't you dare show up at our house.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm not planning to see you guys ever again, as long as Todd will keep paying me the money I deserve. If he ever causes trouble in paying me, my lawyers will make a visit to your family's house. Goodbye, Ari. Have a nice life.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Ari. What a surprise. I thought you hated me. I wasn't expecting to hear from you after you told me you never wanted to see or hear from me again. How can I help you?
Look, I'm sorry about that. I was stressed and overwhelmed with all the information coming in. I didn't know that my brother was cheating on you the entire time, and I accused you of being infertile and said terrible things to you. I had to process everything, and I may have overreacted a bit. I apologize. Plus, I was in the first trimester of my pregnancy. It must have been the hormones.
You're seriously blaming your hormones.
I'm kidding! I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I have said to you.
Who are you, and what did you do with Ari? This is nothing like you.
I've changed. I've reflected on my behavior for the last couple of months and realized how terrible I was to you. I owe you a deep apology. I am so sorry, Sarah.
I honestly don't care about your apology. I've already moved on with my life. In fact, I was enjoying my life until I received a text from you just now.
Look, I know you're angry with me, but you don't have to be so bitter toward me.
Ari, what do you want? If you're done apologizing, may I be excused? Because I'm tired of being a part of another drama. Plus, we're not related anymore. You're just a stranger to me. I'd appreciate it if you would just leave me alone and never contact me again.
Wait, hold on! I didn't just message you to apologize.
Well, I had a feeling. What do you want, Ari? Just get straight to the point. I'm busy and I have no time to waste talking to you.
I'm sorry! I'll get to it right now. It's about your dad.
My father? What about him?
Doesn't he work for Jungle? You know, the biggest online shop in the nation?
Yeah, he does. What about it?
I heard that he's in one of the top positions. Is it true?
I honestly don't know. He rarely talks about his work. I never really bothered to ask him about it.
I see. Well, you know about my husband's job, right? He's in the sales department of a soap company. He scheduled a meeting with Jungle to sell his company's products. They have been trying to get Jungle to sell their soaps for years now. If Jungle says yes, they will be able to sell their products worldwide. Do you know what this means? Not only is my husband's career going to skyrocket, but so are the company's sales. My husband can get a big promotion. So, I don't know how to ask you this, but...
No. Save it. You want me to ask my father to agree on the business deal, right?
Yes, exactly! I was wondering if we could use some family connections to seal the deal. It would mean so much to the both of us.
I see. What if the business deal doesn't work out, though?
If it doesn't work out, he might have to switch departments to a lower position. We don't want that. My husband has worked so hard to get where he is. Not only my husband's career is on the line, but our life could also change forever. If the business deal works out, it'd help us in so many ways. If not, I don't even want to think about it. I might have to get a job myself to support my family. Look, this is really important. I want you to help me out. Please.
I understand.
You do? So, is that a yes? All you have to do is encourage your dad and everything will turn out perfectly. Can you do that? Please?
I understand how important this business deal is, but I can't help you. It wouldn't be a fair game. Your husband needs to work hard for that promotion, not by using connections.
Look, if this is because you still haven't gotten over our past, I've already apologized to you. Can you please let it slide? We used to be family. You were my sister-in-law. You need to help us out. Please, I'm begging you.
Yes, we used to be family. But there's not a single time where I felt happy being family with you. You were a terrible sister-in-law. Your mother called me a defect wife. You said I was useless and that I should be ashamed of being a woman because I wouldn't get pregnant. You even called me trash. I could go on forever and make a huge list of the terrible names you called me. You said you never wanted to see me ever again. And look at you now, begging me. You're such a hypocrite.
But I've already apologized for that.
Right, and you made an excuse for being stressed as a pregnant woman. Honestly, that's offensive to all the wonderful pregnant women out there. Just because you're hormonal, you should be able to understand the difference between what's right and wrong. What kind of person would say such terrible things?
I'm sorry, okay? I don't know how many times I will have to apologize to you to earn your forgiveness.
Oh, honey. You can apologize all you want, but don't expect me to forgive you. I've moved on from the past already. I'm living a different life now. Plus, I don't have to help out some stranger. Especially a stranger who I know is hateful.
Sarah, don't be like that. I don't care what you say. I'll keep apologizing until you forgive me. I'm sorry. I really mean it. If I have to apologize to you in person, I will come over to your house.
Oh no. Please don't show up at my house. If you do, I'm calling the police.
Please help us. If you help us, I will never cause any problems. I promise I'll reflect on my behavior. This is important. I'm sorry.
Please stop before I block you. You know what? If you don't stop, I think I'm going to tell my father all about you and make him cancel the meeting. How's that?
No, please don't do that. That will ruin our lives.
Then stop texting me. Ari, if you ever text me, the word is going to my father. You should take this as a learning lesson after how terribly you treated me. Goodbye, Ari. And good luck to your husband. Have a nice life. I didn't tell my father about Ari and her husband, but from what I've heard, the meeting didn't go well. Ari's husband was furious that I didn't help him, and he couldn't control his anger during the meeting. He started cussing at my father and his assistant, throwing and ripping the documents. I heard everything got quite messy. Thankfully, no one was hurt, though. I wish I was there to witness it. The business deal didn't work out, and not only that, Ari's husband got fired from his job for causing a scene. Ari had no choice but to find a job, and she's been working day and night while her husband is looking for a new job. The couple wasn't happy at all since their life was going downhill. Ari kept on blaming her husband, and they fought every day. Rumor has it that they might even get divorced. I just hope that by the time she delivers the baby will have a safe place to go. On the other hand, after I divorced Todd, I stayed at my parents' house for a while until I found a job. Thankfully, I got a job at an office near my parents' house. I'm planning to save up money for a while before moving out. Now I'm dating someone from work. He's very nice and shows me affection every day, unlike Todd. We've been dating for 6 months now. I'm planning to get married next year. We've talked about having children one day. I'm excited to start a new chapter in my life.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.